met a boy, cute as can be. Summer dreams drifting away on the summer nights. Oh, walla, 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 ooh. Yeah, welcome to Single Ladies.
Married Women.
Hey.
We're back again.
We're back, and we're talking about
Summer love.
loving.
Had me a blast.
Yes.
Yeah. Did you? Have you?
Have I? It's just begun, so I haven't done anything yet. Today we're talking about summer loving and summer flings and relationships and all the delectable things that you can get into this summer.
Yes. Even if you're married.
Even if you're married.
And with your partner, with your spouse, which is kind of how this conversation started. I was wondering, what is it about that warm weather that makes everybody want to get out and do more? It's basically the opposite of hibernation. Winter comes, it gets dark. I want to be home. I want the fire going.
Right.
But summer, I'm like, well, let's have an outdoor fire pit.
Right.
Which I'm thinking about.
Uh-huh.
I want to have new adventures.
Yeah.
I want to do things I've never done before. I want to see places and even local trips.
Yeah.
Days. Okay, it's Saturday. Summer Saturdays.
Yeah.
They used to be so intriguing to me when I was a kid. A summer Saturday.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then, of course, I started working on Saturdays.
Oh.
I always hated working on Saturdays.
Yeah. I think what's great about summer Saturdays, especially as you said, being a kid, it was like the possibilities were endless. Yeah. You're like, I could go outside. I'm old school. So, we'd go, if somebody opened a fire hydrant, sometimes the neighbors would open a fire hydrant until they came by and said they had to close it. Or we would play hopscotch or jump rope or tag or hide and go seek. Kickball. We just have so much fun. You never knew what you were going to get into that day, but it was going to be fun, and you were going to come home absolutely exhausted and wanting to feed yourself and go to sleep. And I'm sure the parents were happy about that one.
So does that hold over into adulthood? Summer Saturdays? I think it does.
I think we're going to start that. I like that you said that.
I like that. So how many summer Saturdays are there? 8 in a summer? 8. Like June, or 12. You're going to count June, July, August?
I'm going to say yes. Let's count that.
So 12 Saturdays, the 12 Saturdays of summer.
It
could be a thing.
Yeah. Hashtag
like
12 Saturdays of summer or hashtag Saturday Summers. Summer Saturdays. There it is. Hashtag Summer Saturdays.
The magic of Saturdays.
Yeah.
It's Saturday today.
It is Saturday.
But it doesn't feel like work.
It doesn't. Thank God. I don't know. Love in the summer. My thoughts on that are, I think, and I can't speak for all singletons out there, I think summer is romantic, but also has the possibility of meeting someone. Like there's as you said, everybody's out. Most people are trying to look their best, or, they're going to barbecues, they're going to beach, they're going to baseball games. And I feel like on the single end, to some degree, it's like this air of possibility. Like, I might meet somebody, or who could I meet? And not so much like I'm going out to meet someone, but I mean, I feel like that's where the magic happens. You're out at a concert, or you're out, again, at a friend's barbecue, or you're at a picnic, and somebody picks up your Frisbee. Sounds very much like a commercial, or you pick up someone else's Frisbee, or it's just, anything could happen. And I think people are just have a better disposition and a better mood. A lot of times because they're not running in from the cold or freezing and waiting at a bus stop or freezing and waiting for the train. It's a little more relaxed. And so I think it represents possibilities of love, of fun, of romance, of like summer dates, walks by the water and you're not freezing again. That's just my thought. That's just what came to mind.
That's what came to mind.
Yeah.
All those romantic possibilities.
Yeah, romantic possibilities. So if you're single, get ready.
And if you're married, make a plan.
Make a plan, fellas.
Make a summer Saturday plan.
Mm-hmm. Make a Saturday plan. Saturday romance.
Saturday romance.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
So what do you guys have planned for summer Saturdays now that
now that I've created that?
Yes.
Well, I guess I better work on that. We just got back. We had we were at the Grand Canyon and Las Vegas last week, so that was kind of the start of our summer.
It's the kickoff.
It was the kickoff.
Yeah.
It was Memorial Day weekend in Vegas, and then we went to the Grand Canyon for a couple of days, and then back to Vegas. Yeah.
Fabulous. I love Vegas. Vegas is absolutely one of my favorite places. And if I ever decide to get married, I want to get married in Vegas.
You want to get married in
Oh,
Vegas?
heck yeah.
I saw some weddings.
Hell
I
yeah.
did. I saw some weddings.
Oh my gosh.
But they were right on the street there. They were walking like they were getting in there. I don't know. Would you get married like right on the strip there?
No.
Or where would you get married?
No,
in Vegas?
where my sister got married, probably Little Whitechapel, or I might step it up and do like Venetian or the Wynn. I like fancy stuff.
Do you know
like
we
an
had
intimate fancy wedding?
intimate
Nice.
fancy wedding?
Yeah.
You know our theme of having tea parties,
Yeah.
high tea. We had high tea at the Bellagio.
Oh, fabulous! Yes.
And that was, well, it wasn't on a Saturday, but it was on a Thursday.
It was a fair.
It was an affair at the Bellagio.
An affair to remember. I love the Bellagio.
Yeah,
Best
it was,
gelato.
It was a great tea. So that's kind of our theme. Wherever we go, we find it a high tea to
That's
attend.
romantic.
Yeah, it is. So I guess I should find a summer tea, an iced tea,
Maybe.
an iced high tea.
I
don't know.
Do they do that?
I don't know. I might have just made up another thing.
Request it. Yeah,
I
create
could
it.
request iced
I
tea.
like it.
There's something fun, though, about going and having tea. And you have all these selections and then just lovely little sandwiches and
I
scones
know.
and little desserts.
I haven't had tea, like high tea, in probably like 6 or 7 years. I had it with my girlfriends in Seattle. There's a lovely place called the Queen Anne. I believe it's a Queen Anne tea room, and it's so old-fashioned. It's like something out of the 20s. They even have the chain to pull on the toilet to flush it. It's delightful.
The toilet's from the 20s.
It was great. The toilet was from the 20s as well. And we had tea and crumpets, and it was amazing. But it's been a long time. But it's really cool that Bob likes to have high tea as well.
Yes. Yeah,
You know, that's really cool.
I think so.
Yeah.
He thinks so.
Yeah. And you enjoyed it. It's romantic.
We did. We had a great time. It was a good week. So that was the start of our summer. We don't have piles of other plans yet. So, and he's home today. So
maybe a call with some heavy breathing that'll start your summer Saturday. Sorry, Bob. It's the first thing that came to mind. Like, hey, if it was me, I'm in a relationship and I'm here on Saturday. I'm like, oh, he said romantic summer Saturdays. Hi,
so
babe.
maybe tomorrow
See
we'll
you
go
in a
see
few hours.
we'll go see sunsets at the beach because we're near the
Near the
Jersey
ocean.
Shore now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool. You could have that every day then.
pretty much.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
we've covered the hot weather and renewal.
Monica's
So do they
plan.
last? Yeah, I planned. I
She's a
wrote
plan. I love
some
it.
notes down.
Yeah, it's just wonderings about
So do
summer.
they last? Actually, Bob and I met in the winter, and Bill and I met in the winter. I don't know if I've ever
Cuddle
met,
season.
Yeah, maybe that's what that is. And it was like February, March, the dreary part of the year. Mm-hmm. So we were all. Bob and I met, like I said, in February, March. So by the summer, we were like having our plans and going along. So what happens if you meet somebody right in June?
Whatever you want to have.
What happens? Does it last? Can it last past
Depends
the
on
summer?
the couple. Depends on the mindset of the people who are involved. Some people just want a summer fling.
Yeah.
Some people just want, hey, I'm in town for the summer, or hey, my schedule gets crazy in the fall. I hate to say it, but some people are like that, and and then that's okay if they're mutual consenting adults.
There's
I'm not
something
necessarily
about the
subscribed
turn
to it.
of the leaves and the autumn breeze.
Love
the
it.
autumn wind. Isn't that a song? The autumn wind. The summer breeze and the autumn wind.
Yeah, that's amazing.
But everything shifts. So if you meet someone in the summer, maybe it's right and it lasts into the fall, maybe that means it's meant to be.
A love for all seasons. Isn't there a song? Oh, we're back to Greece again. I'll be there in winter.
Is that from Greece?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, is that Greece too? Oh, Greece too.
Oh, I've never seen Greece
A Love for
too.
All Seasons. Oh my gosh, you have to see it. Michelle Pfeiffer. Okay, she's
Wow.
amazing. And then they do this show, this high school show where they're Love for All Seasons. And I can't remember what season she was, but it's absolutely cute. We could probably YouTube it if everybody wants to see the short version. I'm willing to bet that there's a clip from it. We'll watch it after the podcast.
Okay.
So
what are the requirements for a romantic interlude? Like what is your
Shower.
fantasy? What is your fantasy of
Me?
or
Wow.
what is your realistic idea? One way or the other.
Shoot, I probably might have family listen to this. So I got to edit this. My version of, can you repeat it one more time? Sorry.
If you were to meet someone, what would a summer romantic interlude look like?
Well, a couple things. One, at this stage of the game, I'm looking to go long term. So I'm looking to go long, as they say in football. I guess it depends on who I'm with.
Okay.
Like, I like to do things. I'm active, as you know, very active. So I think it would be someone who has that duality. Like, they can be active, or we can stay home and watch Netflix. But I think if we're speaking of outdoors, probably biking, dinners, all the lovely cafes in New York. Like, they have the outside patios. I love that.
I do love eating outside.
Love it.
Yeah.
One time I had an ex, and we wandered into this rooftop bar that was having yappy hour. Yappy hour.
What is yappy hour?
Yappy hour am I saying that right? I believe it was yappy hour, where they had dogs and their dog owners there. And I guess at first glance you could be like, oh my gosh, there's a bunch of dogs here. But it was so cool. We sat down and dogs ran up to us and like licked us or sniffed us. And we were like, hi, little puppy. And it ran off. Owners were drinking and mingling and possibly
So it's a
hooking up.
common interest.
Yeah, so it was like a yappy. We didn't have any dogs with us, but we were like, this is pretty cool. Hi, doggy. Hi, puppy. So I think like roaming the streets somewhat. I love to roam the streets of New York, and finding like new spots together would be great. Taking some foreign movies, some not so foreign movies. Some day trips. I'm a huge fan of road trips. Huge fan of road trips.
Yeah, I am too.
Yeah, day trips to D.C., Boston, Philly.
But cities, to cities.
Yeah.
Do you like visiting cities more than the countryside? Or the...
I'll take either. I think it depends. Again, I'm up for almost anything. And I don't know. I think it would really have to depend on... I feel like someone once said to me, and I love this, different ingredient... or different recipe, different ingredient, or something to that effect, where it's like you might be the same no matter who you meet, but depending on who you get into a relationship with, it's a different ingredient.
Sure, it's a different chemistry.
It's a different
so you can make
chemistry.
it, yeah.
So if I meet someone who's super duper active 10 times more than me, I'm probably going to rise to that occasion because I love being active. I'm like, well, what's going on over here? Or someone who's maybe a little more relaxed, perhaps that could be balancing for me. You know what I mean? As long as I don't have to slow down too much.
So there's a compromise, and as long as he's willing to step it up, so you meet somewhere in the middle. I have some lines, though.
Go.
I do not camp, period.
You don't camp?
I do not camp. The only kind of camping I do, and Bob knows, is condo camping. That's it. I will go walk.
Is that a thing?
Yeah. Oh,
Condo
yes.
camping?
Condo camping is the thing. You betcha. You can go out all day. Like, we went to the Grand Canyon. I walked the Rim Trail. We did about 6 miles. Okay, fine. I didn't go down.
Right.
I might have if I already hadn't walked about 3 miles. I'm like, and now down, and wait, back up. No. Because it really is straight down. You've been there?
No, but your Long Island just came out with the condo
camping. You
Long
betcha.
Island.
Long Island was
listen,
in the house.
I'll do the condo.
That's it.
You want me to put a tent up? It's not going to happen.
It's not happening ever. Ever.
That's awesome.
I went camping with my sons when they were like in Cub Scouts, and it was awful. And of course, that's probably the worst introduction ever to camping. And what happened? This is where condo camping was born.
I love it.
One of the Smuggler's Notch ski resort had the opportunity for the boys to earn a badge,
right?
To earn an outdoor sports badge, a skiing thing. I don't remember what the name of the badge was, for a weekend. So we took a group of Boy Scouts to Smuggler's Notch. In a condo, and then they went off and did the program, and I'm like, "This is condo camping."
And you were were you the only one? Were there a bunch of other?
There were
adults?
other adults.
Oh,
so
you have to have fabulous.
Other leaders. We all skied, yeah. So you have to have leadership there, and I
love it. Sounds
always a group of adults and a group of boys, always in groups.
I love it.
So that's where Condo Camping was born, and that was back in like 2000.
Ladies, Condo Camping.
Anybody asks you to go camping, you say Condo Camping, please.
I love it.
Yes.
Okay, what's your other lines?
Well, that's probably the biggest one.
That's a Sharpie line.
That's a Sharpie line. The hiking is a little flexible. I don't really like the whole mountain thing.
Right.
But I will walk for miles in a city. I will walk for miles on a beach.
Yeah.
I will walk the rim of the Grand Canyon. I'm just not going up and down.
Right. There's more
Up and down.
challenging.
There's a little more Long Island for you.
Yeah,
I'm not
listen,
doing it.
You're pushing it. Hey.
Yeah.
Hey. You want me
All
to
right.
come back down?
All right, I got to stop that long. I'm just gonna fall into it.
Oh my gosh, speaking of which, I went rock climbing for the first time. Well, technically it was the second time, but I'm going to say first time because the first time I went rock climbing, I was on a Royal Caribbean cruise. We love you, Royal Caribbean. I love Royal Caribbean. So it was like quick up and down. The guy had me on the harness, blah, blah, blah. So my friend at work took me to Brooklyn Boulders, and we went rock climbing, and I might be hooked.
Really?
So in love. And it was super challenging. Like I could see the different perspectives. I was sitting there watching, going, some people might be. Go ahead, wait.
But it's indoor. Rock.
It's indoor.
Okay, so it's not the side of a mountain.
But it's pretty high.
That's fine, and you're harnessed.
Yes.
To things in the ceiling.
You don't have to be, which is good. They have I forgot what it's called because I'm a neophyte, but it's like the shorter walls, which I liked, of course. And then you can go to the ones with the harness, where they put you on the harness, which are pretty high. But from the observer point of view, in the beginning, I'm like, well, I could see a couple perspectives. In one perspective, I could see people going, what is wrong with these people? Because there's like an 8-foot wall in the shorter section, and people are just climbing it. And to me, it looked like, what's so challenging? Like, what's the big deal? But when I went on there to climb, I was like, oh, because there's a certain path different colors take. Anyway, I think I would be down for that with a partner, and it would be fun, and I think I'm going to keep doing that. So
is that
I can go up and down, but the harness part, I don't really like the high walls. I prefer the shorter ones. So the coming down I did not like. I'm not a roller coaster girl. So I did the harness one once at that night, and I was like, yeah, I'll stick to the 8-foot. So that's something I could do.
So what do they do? Lower you down in the harness? You don't climb back down?
You can, which is what I tried to do, and my friend Dorothy was with me. She's like, no, just jump, because I was in the harness, and I'm like, oh, heck no. She's like, jump, just let go. Now, 6 months from now, I might be like, sure, I just jumped down like a thief or like Batman or coming down the cable, because she made it look so easy. She's just like, hop, 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 boom, and I was like, yeah, not yet. But I did, like I said, the little 8-foot, 10-foot. All
right,
good.
so is that a good summer Saturday activity? Should I go home and tell Bob we're going to go rock climbing?
You can go ahead and try.
He might be all in.
You have to lift your leg high many times. There were times I'm like, okay, here's my favorite
I've got
part about
stronger
it.
legs than arms.
Here's what I loved about it.
All right.
Problem solving. Like you literally have to think about what you're doing and reassess. And I can see the other perspective I had is I can see why people would love it, because it's like if you're by yourself, if you're with somebody, like she would say things like commit, which would help me because I can't reach this, and I physically feel like I can't reach it. After we did a couple other walls, I actually could reach it. So that's one. But the other thing is I could see how someone could come there on their own and you have to work through this problem because there's so many different ways to go up and down. There's literally I think at least 100 combinations and different colors of stones and different paths to take. So I really enjoyed the fact that I had to sit there and come up with solutions in the moment. I had to step down sometimes and reassess, and it was pretty terrific. So anyway, so we're talking about walking, and I'm going to say I really think I love rock climbing. Stay tuned for that. Yeah.
So we'll stay tuned for that. But
Yes.
is it a good summer Saturday thing to do?
I think yes. I think it would be
And then
maybe
have a nice
brunch.
cooling alcoholic
brunch.
beverage.
Yes.
Oh, brunch. We're going to eat too. I was going to say.
Well, oh yeah. Well, we did that after.
An
We went
adult
after
beverage.
work. Sorry. We went after work and we went to an awesome burger place close to it, and we had they have all kinds of champagne. So I was like, well, we'll be back. But I had beer that night. It was beer and burger night. I felt like I accomplished a lot.
So you could have beer
Climbed a
and
couple
burger.
walls. It was tough.
All right, so we've got 2 summer Saturday things. We've got rock climbing, we've got high tea.
Rock climbing and brunch.
And brunch. That's rock climbing and brunch is
And
one.
movies in the same day.
And move.
I like all three of those in the
Why
same
can't
day.
you spread it out a little? You just took up 3
I
Saturdays.
want to do all three.
You want everything all at once.
Yep, and then next week we'll go canoeing or kayaking.
Oh, yeah?
And then brunch.
I'm always afraid of getting stuck, and then brunch. So brunch is the baseline.
Brunch.
and brunch. Okay. I like that.
Biking up the West Side Highway up to
really?
190th
Have you ever done
Street.
that?
Yes, I have. I had ex who was a biker, and he had one of those water backpacks. He was serious with it.
Wow.
He's like, babe, we're going to go biking. So we start off Battery Park City. We go. And we're up to 100, and then we're up to 125th and 100. And I was like, wow. And then we came down. It was pretty cool. I don't think we stopped for brunch, but now if I do it, I stop for brunch.
Wow.
And then try to bike back soberly.
I know someone who's going to do a biking vacation in Europe where they bike all day and then they get fed these fabulous meals.
Fabulous.
When they stop. So they bike sometimes 25, sometimes 50 miles in a day, and then they get wined and dined
I love
all
it.
evening, and they feel like they can, eat anything they want because they worked so hard.
Well, you need a hot tub after that and a massage.
Okay. Well, if you're going to use up all those activities in one day, you've got to come up with a long list of activities. Then.
I shall.
How about just the beach? One Saturday, can we just go to the beach?
We can go to the beach. I like the beach.
I love the beach. But then I just sit there and I read and I stare at the water. That's one of the best things about the summer for me is that the ocean. I should be specific about that.
Yes, agree.
And there's a line. I don't swim in lakes.
No lakes.
No lakes.
No camping unless it's condo
no
camping. Got it.
Except
We got
in
the list.
condos.
Oh,
no
what am I
lakes.
I'm trying to think. Do I have nose? No eggplant.
You don't like eggplant?
I don't like eggplant. Sorry.
Even
nothing wrong
eggplant
with it.
parmesan?
No.
Sliced like paper thin and fried?
Not even dipped in chocolate.
Wow.
No, I think it's awesome for those who do like it.
Okay.
But no eggplant. But for activities, I really can't. Okay, roller coasters, nope. Now, the odd thing about it is when I go to Universal Studios, which I'm a huge fan of Universal Studios, I love like the Spider-Man ride and all these rides where it looks like you're being dropped. Like there's a tilt forward. I love the shaking in the ride. But if you were to put me on an actual roller coaster, like when it actually drops, I don't know how my body can tell the difference. But I love when it looks like Spider-Man's going down the hole. I'm like, yeah, I'm laughing hysterically. Put me on a roller coaster and we're actually dropping. I'm like, oh, I don't think so. I will climb down. I will slide down the side of this thing. It's not going to happen.
I don't get on them.
So no for a roller coaster. So that's not going to work. But I will stand and watch my friends and take pictures of them when they pass by.
Sure.
That's what I do. I go, do you? We'll get on the other ride together. I'm going to snap you on the way down, and that's it. So I think it's a good compromise.
I do too. And it's one of those situations, I think we've talked about this, the thing about yes is yes and no is no.
Yeah, definitely no.
And it's cool. If you want to go on the roller coaster, have at it.
Exactly. Knock yourself out.
I will wait in the condo.
I'll be at the ice cream shop.
That's
like,
right.
yeah, can I have some more hot fudge?
By the pool.
Exactly. By
Not
the
the
pool.
lake.
Oh, so I have an alternate Saturday. So that's the active Saturday.
Okay.
I think I don't want to say toned down Saturday, the alternative Saturday. The Saturday after that could be, and I'm open, it doesn't have to be
quiet
structured. Sort of, like brunch. Maybe yoga and brunch, but he doesn't have to do yoga with me. It's fine. Brunch, and then like a foreign film or something like that, and then we cook at home. I like that.
Okay.
That could be I like to do both. I like a lot of action, and then sometimes just to relax. We cook at home, and maybe even no movies, just music and cooking and talking, reading, whatever, read to each other, something like that.
That could be Sunday.
That would be an alternative. Oh, so on the same weekend?
So you could do
Awesome.
that on Sunday. You could run around Saturday and stay home Sunday.
I'm exhausted
that.
for 2 brunch days back
Yeah.
to back. I don't know. I need time to recover. I need recovery time.
Is there a healthy brunch you could do? Doesn't brunch just mean late breakfast?
To me, brunch just means like eggs and champagne. There's
So as long as
mimosas,
there's
mimosas
Mimosas.
involved, and there is some kind of some sort of egg dish, and a mimosa. Oh, brunch.
Then brunch is
Yes.
Okay. Well, I would like our listeners to maybe send in some summer Saturday activity
Yes.
favorites.
That would be awesome.
Wouldn't that be great? I
What do
wonder,
you like to do?
Lewis, what would be a summer Saturday thing for you?
It's our engineer. Hold it up. Hold the sign up.
Hold the sign up. What would be the summer Saturday fun for you?
Quick, you're in Brooklyn. You're in Brooklyn. Summer Saturday in Brooklyn.
One of the
One of
parks.
parks.
Okay.
Nice. They have that. Is
I
it
like that.
Jane's Carousel? They have carousels over there. They have all kinds of good stuff.
You know, we did that last Labor Day weekend. You and me and Julia and her friend, we went to Central Park.
Right. We did like a picnic.
A picnic. A picnic in the park. That's perfect. So that's another Saturday.
With rollerblades.
No.
Yes.
No
I wanted
rollerblades.
rollerblades. Oh, wait. So go back to your list. I want to see make sure we cover. This is going to be fun.
My list of,
Yes.
of
Thoughts on summer love and summer flings.
I think we covered them, actually. Romantic interludes.
Mm-hmm.
My glasses are all crooked. Married renewal summer plans. Well, yes, I do think it's important, even year-round, but more so, maybe more so in the nicer weather, to make time.
Yeah.
You know, this means making time for the other person. This is our day.
Right.
And whether it's stay at home and sometimes, you know, we have things to do at the house, even just some tasks, split the day at the we have to get these things done. But some connection, some time that is spent specifically.
And that's
with
kind of
and
a
for
connection.
Yeah.
Sorry. I want you just thinking about what you said as you're speaking is, I feel like that's a connection sometimes when you're with your partner and you're working on something in the house and you're silent and you're both just plugging away to make the place better or improve it or add something to it. I feel like there's a connection there. Like you're both contributing to this wonderful place that you've created together. And I've had that experience and I really enjoyed that as well. To me, that can be considered quality time.
I think so.
You know, and then you relax and you're exhausted and it's totally worth it because everything's really falling into place with a vision that you both have.
Yeah.
And you're working on a vision together, which is romantic.
Right. It is.
Even if it is painting a room or hanging blinds. Teamwork.
Shelving.
Shelves. Teamwork.
And shelves, yeah.
Summer love. How to find summer love. Sorry.
We started talking about that. Where would you look for summer? Is it different? Would you look someplace different than you would in the winter?
It's so different than when I
Are
was
there
younger.
more? Well, everything is.
Yes, exactly. When I was younger, I mean, I'd be out with my girlfriends in clubs and we'd be like wearing awesome clothes as we just fit everything and everything looked great. We'd be laughing and then turn around and somebody would be like, hello. And I'd be like, hello. Well, how are you? Or they'd say hello and I'd be like, oh, I'm good. I'm attached. Thank you. Sorry, but that has happened. Now, I think I wanted to find me because I'm going to be out there doing some awesome stuff. And I'm going to curse now. Awesome shit. I'm going to be out there doing some incredible things. I've already purchased a fencing lesson.
You're going to fence?
I'm trying something
Wow.
new. Every week I do something new now. I drink something new. I try something new. I had a cauliflower taco to die for at Otto's Tacos the other day. Amazing. Did not look amazing.
You're going to try eggplant?
No, I've tried it. I've tried it.
That's your line.
3 times is my limit to try. I've tried it 4 times. It's not happening. If my mother can make it, it's not good. And my uncles, it's not going to happen. But so I'd like it to find me. I'll be out there rock climbing, seeing a foreign film, doing what I do. And if I see someone or they see me and we feel like it's a good match and they're like got a healthy disposition and want to have a great time and just good values, morals. I mean, there's a list, but that's really basics. And they shower, of course. Please don't be a couch potato. I don't do couch potatoes at all. So unless we're doing that day with the cooking at the home and blah, blah. Let it find me. And if it resonates and we both feel that way together, we'll do it. But I don't really know what the formula is other than to be out there living your life.
I don't know.
You know, if you're single, I don't know. Let us know. Put something on YouTube or on Facebook page. Let us know if you have a formula to meeting someone. Do you go to car auctions? Do you go to, where the men are? And just stand there where the boys are.
Yeah, that's a spring fling right there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think we're just going to work on those Saturdays and keeping the romance alive along with the responsibilities and
Right. Awesome.
and the house things and the family things and all the things.
So in September, we'll have to revisit this.
All right,
and
we'll
find out
see
how our
how-
summer love was.
And I'm going to try to do that 12 Saturdays of summer
All right.
and see what we come up with.
And I'm going to go out there and rock climb and
I
and
might
wink.
try that. I think I'm going to
We'll go
suggest.
together. It'll be
All
fun.
right,
I
I'm
wanna
going to
go with you
suggest
guys.
rock climbing. Maybe it'll be a double date.
yep,
Uh-oh.
she said
okay.
it.
Okay. So, thanks for listening.
Thank you.
And we will see you again. Please tell us about your summer Saturdays.
Yeah.
And any more suggestions you can come up with.
Yeah.
All
And
right.
hashtag it. Hashtag Summer Saturdays. And our short version of our hashtag is SLMW, Single Ladies Married Women. Hashtags. Thank you.
See you next time.
See ya.